chances are that you probably own a PC that is just lying around covered in dust that you're not using anymore. And the reason for this could be because the performance of those PCs are low. Speed of turning on, speed of going off, speed of generally doing anything on those PCs are extremely difficult. Welcome to this YouTube video, and on this YouTube video I would like to talk about what you can do to improve the speed of your old PC using a real world example right here in front of me. Alright, right here is an old HP, probably from 2008, 2010, thereabout, and it's still using one of this guy. This is a hard drive, a mechanical hard drive. Though it's not a bad idea, but time has made it a bad idea. Using this hard drive inside one of this would make all tasks and processes extremely slow. I know what you're thinking. Will adding a RAM not fix the problem? Well, adding a RAM will not fix the problem because it does not only rely on the RAM to make a PC fast. The processor also has something to do with the speed and performance of any machine. Adding to what the processor can do, the storage also is important, because what happens when you use up file is those files are being stored somewhere. Now the RAM is a temporary storage for tasks, but for permanent storage, which mostly your PC rely or depends on, which is the read and write processes, this storage is heavily being used to process that. For instance, when you're turning on your PC or this PC, the files that are being used to boot the process is stored inside this hard drive. If your PC cannot be able to retrieve those files speedily, your system won't be able to turn on speedily. Now that's the simplest way to explain how this guy impacts the performance of an old or an ancient PC. Now to fix this, all you need is a modern solid state drive. While this is not going to entirely fix all the problem, but you will see how the performance of this PC right from the boot point is being improved drastically by using just a regular SATA solid state drive. So watch till the end of this video to watch how that is being done. This PC is from 2012 and it has 8 gigs of RAM, and it's also a Core i5, a 3rd gen Core i5, and it's having 500 gig of this hard drive inside. But with 8 gigs of RAM, you would expect the system from 2012 to perform well. I know when I had my MacBook Pro, it wasn't performing well at all. It was really slow. I fixed it by switching to this, the solid state drive, some tools to take off the mechanical hard drive, and the PC, the old PC that's having the problem. And that's all. But before I begin the process, I would like to show you how long it actually takes for this PC to come on. Turning on the power button now.
One eternity later.
You get the idea. We're still at the booting screen for hours. And this is how long it takes for this PC to boot on a regular day. For instance, you want to do something very important or you want to do something very speedily, you have to wait this long for this PC to boot. And that's because it's having one of these inside of it. I'm going to be swapping it to this, and I'll also show you how fast it takes to turn on completely right in this video. Alright, so it should be very easy to open this PC. First take out the battery and push the battery release lever, and it brings out the other part. And here is the hard drive. So I'm taking it out. I'm grabbing my SSD, slotting it inside here. That's it. That's just all it takes for this. Bringing this back. Yours might not be the same, but I just want to show that I'm actually putting an SSD inside, and I'll show you how fast it takes to boot. So I have just swapped this hard drive. Remember, I started with one, now I have two. One is from this PC, and I've swapped it with an SSD. An SSD is currently in here right now. And though there are no applications installed on the SSD, only Windows, but you still see how fast it takes to boot. So, pretty fast. That's the power of the SSD on this PC. From the mechanical hard drive here, you find out that there is a drastic level of performance in terms of the boot time. So it takes like what, 1 minute? It's not even up to a minute to boot. I can say for a fact that's like 50 seconds to boot. And even if we tend to load applications on this PC, it will still outperform this hard drive, and that is because the read and write speed of the solid state drive is quite higher than the read and write speed of this mechanical hard drive. So that's just pretty much a straightforward and short way of making an old PC that is performing really bad, that you've just kept aside, that you're not using any longer, to perform even better in 2022. A lot of people, including you, may have a PC that you'd like to upgrade. Just swapping in an SSD will make a very big difference. If you want to get an SSD, there are links in the description, vexstores.com, and if you're outside of my local area, you can also get that on Amazon with the Amazon link at the description section of this video. 128 gig, 256 gig, 512 gig, 1 terabyte SSD. It's a SATA SSD. It's not as expensive as the M.2 or the NVMe SSD storage drives. So you wouldn't break the bank getting this for your old PC to be back functional in full capacity. That wraps up this video about installing SSD on an old PC. And if you have anything at all that you'd like to contribute to this video, you can use the comment section below. I'm always ready to attend to that. And if there's nothing, if this video has been helpful to you, a sub to this channel would be awesome. And also a like to this video will be splendid. And until next time, my name is Jay. That's been it. See you in the next video. Peace.